also welcome efforts being undertaken under the Normandy format for implementation of the Minsk agreements. We've said that earlier. And I think we would like to see a diplomatic way and a peaceful resolution of the situation. I think I will leave it at that. Would you be a party to this discussion? I'm not aware of what discussions are underway. I'm not aware that we are party to that groupings that are discussing. As I said, we would like to see, dialogue, sustained diplomatic dialogue as a way out. I'm not sure that necessarily needs to involve India. We have good relations, of course, with all the parties involved, but that need not involve us. Sorry, I have some questions. This side, somebody's hands were there. Please.
I'd like to know, out of the 20,000 students that are reportedly studying in Ukraine, how many have shown interest to come back to India at this point in time?
On Ukraine, anything else? No, that's the last one. Ukraine?
So a similar question, Meghna from BD News. How many students have been contacting the control room or have reached out to the helpline? And do we have any data? Because earlier, in the last week of January, the embassy put out on a website a registration form for people who want to probably leave or collect some data. So is there any data on that?
Okay, nothing else on Ukraine? Okay. Look, I don't have the exact numbers here because the control room started only yesterday afternoon. But I will share with you. I will get back to you what if number of phone calls or other ways of contact that we've had. A little later, let at least 24 hours pass. There was a registration process that was initiated by our embassy, I think end of January, as you said correctly. And that did elicit a good number of responses. I don't have an exact number for you. As you know, we encourage citizens who are living abroad to register with the embassy. It's not always done, but this is an opportunity where we encourage them to do so. So I think the embassy has a good sense now of how many students are there. As regards the students who wish to come back, look, we got sporadic requests from people who were not so much coming back, but were concerned. I think there are issues involved here. Some of them worried that their classes may be interrupted and they may not be allowed to go. So others wanted online mechanisms. So it wasn't as if they immediately want to leave. As you know, the situation on the ground currently, from what we hear, is not where they are keen to move immediately, but there are concerns, obviously, with the developments. But I don't think it's an evacuation. So we leave it to the students, to themselves to figure out. Today, of course, I think we've got calls and messages to our embassy, but let me not give you information which is incorrect at this point. We'll collate something and we'll try to share that with you as in the days to come. Okay, moving on. Other topics? Okay.
सर प्रणय उपाध्याय एबीपी न्यूज से आज पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह का एक बयान आया है he said कि the government is failed on foreign policy front और उन्होंने कहा कि चाइना भारत की हद पे बैठा हुआ है और ये फॉरेन पॉलिसी फेलियर है और साथ ही भारत के रिश्ते जो है पड़ोसी देशों और कई देशों के साथ खराब हुए हैं so what's you have to say
अभी हमने देखा था इसको पहले थोड़ी देर पहले देखिए let me say ये from my perspective, this is purely or clearly a political message, not a policy one. So I think from my position here, I would not like to get into that. Of course, as regards China, the facts of the matter are clear. I don't need to reiterate them. We have been discussing about what the processes of conversation with China and how the situation has arisen. But I think that's repeatedly we have said that. On the other issues, as I said, these are political message clearly and not a policy one. So I don't think I should dwell more into that. Sorry, that's your second. Hold on. Other people, yeah, okay.